The fourth thing I would like to talk to you about is travel. Now, the CDC has a lot of requirements that are related to traveling. Many of those restrictions are now expired. People are, back to flying, traveling about. However, as I have explained earlier, do your homework. Investigate to find out whether it's safe to travel or not, especially when you're going out of the country. Within the United States, everything should be pretty good, but there are two things that I want to recommend. Before traveling abroad to that other country that you plan on going, there's a website that you can go to find out about the status of the health condition of what's going on or anything that's going on in terms of whether it's not just related to health, but also if there's any war going on or not safe or and so forth. Okay, and then they'll find out what requirements you must have in order to travel to that country, such as vaccines and boosters and so forth. So in the United States, we have the U.S. State Department, who has a website, which is a good website, and it's known as Travel Advisory Board. When you go into that website, it'll pull up 4 levels of 1, 2, 3, and 4 in terms of where they rank with COVID. They may say it's safe to travel. The second level may say, travel with caution. The third category will be travel with more caution. And the fourth one is advised not to travel to that country at all. There may be a war going on. There may be, some type of pandemic going on or a disease going on. Okay. And it's advised that you don't travel to those countries. So check those websites to find out which country you're traveling to find out what the status is before you travel. Once you get into that portal, it'll look like this. And they rank each of those countries accordingly at level 1, 2, 3, or 4. Once you've done your homework and your research, you're free to travel. The second thing I want to encourage you is that bring your mask with you. I really encourage you to do so. Like I said, COVID still exists. Even though it's manageable, it's still there, especially when you're traveling on a plane, traveling to another country. Imagine spending 10 to 14 hours in a plane. Protect yourself and others by wearing a mask. Also, when you're in an enclosed building where there's a large amount of people congregating, be aware of that, wear a mask. But outdoors is a different thing. Now, anything else related to travel, in terms of knowing more details and stuff, it is recommended that you go to this website. Now, when you go to the Rhode Island Department of Health or the CDC, they also have one. But the Rhode Island Department of Health actually is more applicable to people who live in Rhode Island. And the address for that is as follows.